curious about working on Moulin Rouge. Was that amazeballs? I mean, how was it?
That was a twofold experience. I was working one of the genius directors, writers in my lifetime, Baz Luhrmann. You work with him; he's like a force of nature. I mean, he's so inspiring, so collaborative. He makes everybody feel inclusive. I got to write a little section between Ewan McGregor and Toulouse-Lautrec that I got from all the research I'd done in all his biographies of Toulouse-Lautrec. So I took all the letters and I created this scene, and Baz put it in the movie. So that's how inclusive he is. But working with him is incredible. I mean, it took 8 months to do Moulin Rouge. He had us do a month of rehearsals, which is unheard of on film. And we all were going. It was like an old school MGM. So we had dance class. I had speech class because I was doing an English accent with a lisp, because that's how Toulouse actually really spoke. Because we did the research, and we would do readings of the movie, and then it would change, and then we do another reading, and then we started shooting, and then it was 8 months later that he was done. And I've never done a movie for 8 months. You just like 3 to 5 months. 5 months for a big movie, action flick. This was a musical, See, he's a perfectionist, and there's no one like him.
Yeah, I saw your hand.
Hi, John. I have a comment and then I have a question. So my comment is, I love you. I have been watching you since I was a kid, me and my family. You're actually live right now. My brother's looking in right now. Like, we literally used to sit around the living room and watch your stand-up comedy and just laugh all the time. And so this is huge for me to be sitting here and looking at you in person. I just want to say thank you so much for providing all the laughters, over the years to us and to our family. So I really appreciate you so much, especially as a Latin comedian. And what you were just saying a few minutes ago was really heavy to my heart, because even as a young, because I grew up in New York, I just moved down here 2 years ago, and I did a poem that kind of spoke to what you were talking about, and I was just like, Latinos, where you at? See, Latinos wasn't there, but yet we was there. We was marching right behind Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, with an arm torn off, scars so deep, and still managing to hold up our flag 2 feet. And so, I really connected with that. And okay, so, I just wanted to say that I'm gonna watch you on the 15th, so if you haven't gotten tickets yet, y'all better be there. It's gonna be amazing. And my question is, someone here asked if you were going to do Super Mario 2 anytime soon.
I don't think Super Mario Brothers 2 is, I don't know, man.
Maybe someday they'll remake it, but a lot of the actors from the movie are passing away, so just kind of sad. We lost Bob Hoskins and Dennis Hopper, but I don't know. But to address what you said before, thank you for sharing. Obviously, you're very articulate, and that's why you're a poet. And yeah, Latin History for Dummies was definitely to address our missing contributions to this country that made this country. You just never see it, and it's a crime in a lot of ways, because if you have 500,000 people contributing to World War II, and then you never see that in a movie, in a textbook, anywhere, how do you account for those 500,000 lives that risked them to fight for democracy, and you don't ever give them tribute? And 10,000 of us fought in Civil War. We had Cuban women in the American Revolutionary War in the South sell all their jewelry and their belongings to feed the troops. You never hear about that. It's just crazy how our contributions. That hopefully this will right that wrong, and then lead other people to continue to do that research, and then hopefully we'll have those movies about those people who contributed.
I saw another hand in the front. Okay.
So first off, just a compliment. I want to thank you for all the amazing roles you've brought to life. Question is, out of all of them, do you have a favorite performance you're most proud of, and why? Tu Wong Fu?
I do love Tu Wong Fu.
I love that character.
Yeah, Two One Foo's. I mean, I love that flick, but I gotta say, Summer of Sam was really big for me because, you know, it was like my first lead in a big Hollywood movie. Spike Lee was directing it. You know, Oscar-nominated winner Mira Sorvino, Adrian Brody. I mean, everybody was there was such talent, and we were such a team in that film. We worked so hard together. You know, Spike Lee takes a lot from the method, so we all hung out together. We would have dinners together to become like a real clique, and it was just wild, man. I mean, working with Spike, he's an actor's director, and the freedom that he gives you and how he encourages you just makes you go to places that I never thought I would go. And I was some of the rawest acting I've done in my life, so I got to say Summer of Sam.